嘿，欢迎大家回收看沃芬狮的游戏频道。今天晚上我们要再回来继续玩这个 Horizon 地平线。我上次追查这个零之曙光计划，最后在保卫的军队在保卫的地点，追查到一个地方，还有放了一台 Kopesh 机甲跟我们对打。我的进度应该是到那台机甲之前呢，看起来他在门外就存档了。那先把剑搭一搭吧。不太确定火焰对他有没有效，他看起来是会过热的啦，所以火焰应该有效。看看呢？剧情我们就先跳过了，大家有兴趣可以看上一段。机旋发射器、喷火器，长得不太一样耶，它左右两边拿的是喷火器啊。机体有弱点吗？机体弱火。原来掉下来会直接摔死，我靠！所以我不能在那上面直接打他。其实我觉得那个机旋发射器的弱点好像不是撕裂，等一下再仔细看一下。对，它的弱点是物理，不是撕裂。好，很好。
Can't be too prepared.
我们要先找一个地方是可以下去的。
Another Kopesh, and this one can move.
看起来两边都可以。他怎么好像已经直接知道我在哪里
？Come on then.
Eyes on me!
Stocking up.
应该没有藏什么东西吧？看起来应该就这样而已。他以为是 NGS 出现呢 ，NGS 我也都没有玩过。我记得很小的时候玩过 PS2 的潜龙谍影，然后就后面就从来没有玩过。生物圈退化。中欧南极与太平洋界海战场有多场得来不易的会战胜利。法罗积温扩散与生殖消耗的速度并未减损。预估灭绝时程不变，预期2065年11月中大气功能崩坏。66年2月，所有暴露在外的人类族群会灭绝。66年6月，陆地所有非微生物会灭绝。68年，海洋生物会灭绝。我不知道机器的效率有这么差吗？而且，为什么是为什么是人类活得比较久啊？没有，它的陆地非微生物灭绝，意思就是所有的陆地生物，所以人类是先灭绝。OK， 好。来开会了。
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
It's just... I mean, my God.
所有人都坐着，你在站三小，索贝克。
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative.
你说
Dr. Sobek, I've secured use
潜
of
龙
a
谍影吗？
decommissioned orbital launch
我
base
没有
outside Bryce, Utah, as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there.
我没有研究过，所以我也不太确定。我印象中小时候玩是觉得游戏蛮特别的，但我没有就没有玩过足够多，也没有特别去追它。但是看你们推不推荐呢？你们推荐我也可以再去研究看看。只是这种日本公司推的重置版，应该价格都会有点靠北。我看了那个《恶灵古堡》的重置版。直接就进动画了。
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch.
我很肯定女主角这个死土著大概连当机是什么都不会知道才对。
Zero Dawn. What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make?
但是这种人格分裂的剧情，妈的，上一秒才在问说网路是什么 ，network 是什么，那下一秒就我们可以让它宕机啊。这个地方我应该没有去过，它只是长颈鹿帮我揭露的地点才对。事实上，我最远可能根本就没有到过这个区域。所以我要出发只能从这里。目前无法快速移动。
Machines, not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
那这个任务是什么呢？挥刀断崖。OK， 这个就是之前讲说比较高级的区域不要去的吧？那我们先去把那个电池修一修好了。我们拿到第二颗电池了。目前还是无法快速移动，靠腰了。
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Huh. This should be quite the ride. I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
不让我们快速传送，因为要让我们玩这个滑索。 就算是通关主线之后的装备过去，都还是很容易被秒的。对啊，之前就有人讲那个不要去啊，所以 DLC 我们等到过完再说，照着顺序来。但我不太确定为什么他这么提早就去做往 DLC 的指引，就有点蠢啊。你正常就是 DLC 应该要绑在主线后面，然后类似主选单的读存档那边可能可以给你一个功能，看你要不要直接跳过主线进度，给那些想跳过直接开始的玩家。但你可以防止第一次玩游戏的人就是懵懂无知，不小心被你引导去不该去的地方自杀，然后觉得你的游戏是粪 game。
Never know when I might need these.
对啊，等通关我等通关才会开始，现在不会去，不用担心。靠腰啦！
It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby.
所以就是上右下左上。
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions.
哦，所以它转动不止一个。
Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
哎，没有啊，没事没事，它只是刚才在放大缩小一下。那就这样了。
Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
这个好像看过了。
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
你怎么不吃我的屎啊！我靠，智障！唉，爬出去吧。那个隔壁的村没有去过，去一趟，把那个船点开一开。需要更多的电池不是问题啊，是你不要让玩家自己拿到电池就引导玩家回来装，然后再发现，哎，被骗了，还不够哦，还要其他电池哦。我真的玩你的游戏没有欠你，对我没有欠你，你这样搞我就不会玩你的游戏了。真的有一些东西的设计就是 低级当有趣，那些东西不有趣，就是低级。我直接翻越这座山应该会比较快。
Fresh as it comes.
靠腰喝错水。哦，这个是一般商人。
You're Aloy, aren't you?
There's no need.
My sister Nicola?
I'll keep an eye out for
Oh, mother bless. She must have.
走吧。野猪说好不杀文，他挡在路前面，这举手之劳。好啦，以后不要杀他了。啊天哪，这个环切选单也是啊。话说我不能叫出那个昂布者吗？一定都要叫出牛牛。我觉得牛牛比较慢呢。方块是什么意思？诺拉族的资料。 这是我的广头兽叛变了的意思吗？靠腰。被喷死了，干！妈的！哇，你甚至上不去，你是天才！ 妈的！他干什么？他自己弄垮木杆，然后把自己压死了。我靠，天才！
Low and quiet does it.
，Lucky me。
风备受之心。我怎么觉得好像少了一只啊？宝足定。你出在对面是什么意思？
Trail. Let's go.
够你妹！啊，算了，懒得捡这些东西。
Ready or not.
你又叛变！我妈蛋！
Good. I can use this.
我应该试一下我们的散弹连弩。怎么样呢？这个伤害，召唤坐骑是依照我最后驯服的坐骑决定的。OK， 所以我要去驯服一次昂布者，我才可以以后叫到昂布者出来。我还以为他是固定叫你。 除非真的有怪物弱点很严重的倾向，不然我觉得这个应该也是没什么搞头。有办法直接翻越吗？感觉绕过去也是可以。它有一些还是没有把它的销售热门度移上来，就算它是纯销售品。
Crash the Eclipse Focus Network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh wait, I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen. Where are the handholds? You said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there.
我觉得女主角的个性真的，
All right. Take a seat at the campfire and we'll have a little
只要一
chat.
开口就让我想吐。
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus Network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disc, you'll find a
主角都长这样？没有啊，
destroy that, and the
没有啊。
Focus Network will crash.
靠，这个
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own
我想不起来，我最近玩到一个
but
能够让我这么讨厌的主
it
角
is
是
the
什么
case
时候
that？I
有一阵子了，
assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake.
特别有印象的就
Correct.
国王的恩赐2的圣骑士可能有类似，但
Head through that crevice.
绝大多数都没有
There
这
are
样。
more important things to do than ask questions.
没有，罗拉斯的智障程度是类比他的一开始的监护人，不是类比这个主角，两个智障是不一样的。罗拉斯没有玛丽苏剧情，也没有那种惹人厌的。就他惹人厌是因为他是个废物，但是这个主角是那种有一副就是自己无所不能，然后呀了不起，还会在那边沾沾自喜，然后或是嘲讽别人这样。
Control
啊，实际上他也就是捡到的，干。我也看不出来这个主角到底哪里了不起，有什么东西是他靠他自己努力的。对其他需要可怜的人也没什么怜悯心，道德观也很不正，因为没有多少的正义感。我这个主角真的完全喜欢不起来。为什么没有处决？我很不喜欢他把同类型的怪在不同区域的数值，妈的乱改、魔改一堆，有没有屁？这一只打了3次都还打不死啊！前面的一刀就死，智障！你好歹像暗黑破坏神沉沦魔也还会有个红色、蓝色、黄色，你改了什么屁？他妈的连换肤都没做，可以比这再更垃圾。
This is the easy way in.
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
并没有，它只是劣化怪，好吗？劣化怪就表示它会掉大便，然后前面的劣化怪一样被秒杀。并没有强化，他强化就是莫名其妙。他说他强化就他妈强化。这怪的血量是之前的可能4倍吧，只因为他说了算了，可能超过4倍了。对，之前才90倍。啊！ 那个炼化怪随地大小便的设计，我也是很讨厌，就是没有道理。你可以在攻击的时候留下大便，你可以在你被打的时候留下大便，但你不能在你莫名其妙的时候，随便你心情好就会掉一坨大便。那跟玩家有个屁关系？你不管做什么，你都得吃这坨屎啊！我不太确定这个绳索是干嘛用的。我要是去拿那个东西，我得要再重新爬回来，很烦。我靠呗！妈的！不拿了。
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Calm.
他在草丛里面大便，看我经过我都一直扣血。
Keep that for later.
Sim.
Getting close now. Head for that ridge. The tall next
我已经好久没有用扳手了。
You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The
加
transmitter
个几块铁板也不够明显的，因为它的 机械构造本来就是长那样。我觉得它就是需要换烤漆颜色，或是让他的眼睛发光发不同颜色什么之类的，要一些明显一点的东西。
You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
杀爆他们啊
Here we go.
Ah, 这样还来得及打到我，真讲。我到底是被什么打？
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret.
The
ground here looks churned up. Drag marks, leading towards that gate. The gate's barred. No getting past that.
You'll have to find another way.
You think? No space.
猪位。
What is this place?
So long as King Ishimin languishes at
There are several
Sunfall,
data points.
coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, he is absolute. One day it nurtures life, and the next scorches life away. He burns the skin of champions and wretches alike. Never does the sun show pity. That is the example a Sun King must follow. The example of your father. But before my instruction could take hold, she was there, clutching him to her robes, burying his face against her breast. How is a king to rule when he cannot even see? When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun? A blazing light of faith to shred and scatter darkness? Was it not my place to destroy this devil? But High Priest Bahavas instructed me in the prophecy and set right my frame of mind. The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short of completion. The whole world cast into darkness, doomed. To resume and turn the wheel of time would require more than sun and faith. All forces must combine, all halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, night to day. Even a buried shadow wants the wheel to turn, for without a sun in the sky, there can be no shadow. Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying into the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this, but instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable. Never again would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun. Never again would pity find a place in me, not for myself or another. When sleep refuses to come, I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital bed. How after, when you fell asleep, I lay there watching your delicate face. For all its beauty, I detested its fragility. A rage swelled up inside me. I abhorred that bed, how its softness threatened to swallow us up. And that room, the stench of incense, the fine embroidery of the drapes, all of it weak. I slipped from the bed, threw open the casement, and lay naked on the stone floor, determined to spurn all seductions of comfort. But when I woke the next morning, you lay beside me, naked as I in the cold. Your body, stretched beside mine, seemed chiseled from stone. I saw you wake, instantly alert, like an animal ready to strike. You said nothing. You did not have to. Already you had shown me beyond doubt that we were meant to be.
我不知道是什么样的环境有办法养出这样的一个智障，对，已经反社会、反文明到这种程度呢。这类似说，哦，斯巴达战士利亚奈的斯巴达国王觉得我们的床太软了，我们的衣服太舒适了，我们应该要穿麻布，我们应该要强悍，我们应该要全身的皮肤都很粗糙，就这种很难想象耶，很难想象要怎么样这么变态。他要自己24小时充血，这样没有没有可以软弱跟休息的时候。先这样，我去上个厕所。这边看起来都是资料点，所以我们应该还是要继续前进。对，上个厕所再回来。 小狮子和史派罗还好吗？他只要史派罗晕倒之类的，在睡觉，他就会跑来拍打他之类的。那之后可能史派罗就对他冷暴力，然后就会开始闹。所以反正，这个我也没办法。那每一次晚上大概史派罗体力不支的话，都会这样。我到这边看了资料，但是他又引导我往门的方向，是很奇怪，是要跳过去还是？哦，回答。
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that tallneck?
I see it. They built some kind of structure around it.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
So 所以这只场景兽是没有被羽化的吗？
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
看起来是根本没有在运作的。
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
What the fuck? 哇，可怜的长颈兽。可怜的长颈兽，干！
Keep moving or you'll die.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
不要再智障！
No way.
妈的，这个女主角真的是。
Keep running.
我还蛮肯定要有上一次有这种玩一个我很讨厌的主角的感觉，大概是国王的恩赐2。
Yeah, you think?
他
What do
的
you
圣
think I'm
骑士
doing? Taking a nap?
也是一个又巨巴又粗大的屁孩。
This looks easy. Almost out of it. Come on.
Don't fight, run.
What?
Head left towards the tent.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving. Watch out, more eclipse.
bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
还是摔不死。所以那台长颈鹿只是他们的 WiFi 机，就对了。
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him.
你就是个小废物，你也不知道怎么样让他没办法窃听你的
If I could
focus。
toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is.
就承认你是个废物就好了，这真的很烦。话说我现在是等级几呀？33呢，所以其实我等级已经很高了。路上一直乱打怪，看起来还是差蛮多。降低蹲下的时候被发现的几率。 色的线圈呢？那好像是加劣化的，然后我没有劣化伤害的武器。奇怪，我明明就把他屁股上的一个盒子打掉，好像没有掉在地上。这里有点眼熟啊，我应该来过。对，打掉这个是电火花容器，电火花器这个东西，我记得超级多的。
Them soon enough. Must be close to my focus is receiving another signal. closing in on the signal. Go on forever.
话说，我听说魔兽世界也要出，它的经典版也要出那个永死伺服器，好像魔兽自己玩永死模式在欧美忽然红起来了，然后变成暴雪直接要推出永死伺服器给大家玩。应该是这个斜角了吧？有更高的吗？看起来是这个最高的，还是其实这边也可以？通常可以跳的时候，主角会提示。
I think I can leap onto the tallneck from here.
23级长顶兽。对啊，网络游戏玩永死啊，不要怀疑啊，有那个他们之前就已经有那种60级，应该是到60级而已吧，我不太确定。60级人物死掉的紧急，那个比暗黑破坏神痛苦很多哦。因为魔兽世界，我记得前20级可能就已经需要花你好几个小时了。暗黑破坏神的话，玩到20级可能是2小时以内吧，1小时多。Steam 好像有一个游戏是这样，死了只能换 Steam 账号，没有那不一样啊，那个意思跟永子不一样。他那个是故意让你每个人只能尝试一次，防止你用就是我们讲的那种备课备版的方式去通关。那因为你每个人就只能尝试一次，你就没办法备版通关。看大家个别通关记录到哪里，那个意思不太一样。哎，谢啦，还好，但是我至少没有被踩死。我觉得那个距离看起来不像是只差一点点。我怎么觉得我插那只长颈鹿还蛮远的？下一个跳台可能来不及在它之前到，搞不好可以。
Be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
到下个跳台比较保险。
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
勘察一下地形，应该是要这个角度。还有最长的助跑空间，沙子里面的残骸看起来是超大的飞机，是吗？我没有仔细看。
Oh, made it. Now to climb up to its head.
真的上不去吗？靠，真的上不去。一定要从这里，一定要从后脑勺，不要侵犯他的自由意志。可能是飞机，但是好像也没有到超级大吧，就是台飞机而已。然后嘞，我为什么要来弄这只长颈鹿？我有点忘了。应该跟任务没有关系吧？ 那觉得每次爬长颈鹿都很像是在虐待动物。开了个萤火，前面有昂布者了，所以我可以换坐骑了。没有看到昂布者啊？更大的野牛倒是好几只啊。
Got one.
What? 他是跑去跟别人打起来。话说这是在跟谁打？一家人整整齐齐死在一起。
Teamed up to run Meridian. There'll be a cleansing.
等一下，暗影士兵，所以这些是那些什么暗影卡加人，那他们怎么没有攻击我？所以他们也不是坏人嘛。
That'll help.
哇靠，这个敌对势力小只又小哎、所以是暗影卡加尔中的一部分人是狂热分子这样，已经是小圈圈了，还要更小一圈。但我没有看到昂布者啊，这是个大问题啊！说好这边是昂布者的聚集地。 刚才踩个点。
Someone here?
啊！然后你们又变成一队了。
Am I done? By my car. Bird of shadow. Made it. The enemy. Only good. Close it. Done. Am I?
你这到底死不死的玩了？天哪，很多人。
Don't sacrifice yourself. Duck. Can't take another. Can't take another. Bleed before the sun. For the rightful Katja. Something broke. Back.
你这里到底是驻扎了多少个人呢？靠！原本还以为这里会是个村庄，因为想说它有个萤火，结果那个萤火是用来让我打据点的。没啊，这边有可能是某个支线的任务地点，我不太确定。第一步。
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
准巢，隔壁真的有一个村庄了，靠！
You're among the faithful.
萤火亮了，商人显示在左边，但是左边看起来是山上，在我背后。哦，在这里。 其实我真的不知道我要这么多钱干什么。这个物品无法出售，靠！塞满近身防御，坚持当个勇者，然后前往坠日。阿努克人偶是什么鬼东西？应该也是收集品。旁边有老虎，靠背啦！两只烂鸟嘞！妈的，就出来！那边不讲武德。我之前的几部影片就是在抱怨他的围殴问题跟安排怪物嘛，然后我看有人讲说他玩的时候没有这么严重，所以推测说是我们的难度的问题导致。那我觉得这也是有可能。 就有可能正常不应该这么 G8，但是因为观众 G8给我投高难度，所以我们现在走到哪都被玩。所以我刚才抓过昂布者之后，我现在叫就应该给我昂布者。有，太好了。他们不是敌对的。对啊。汉影卡尔加不是敌对，超奇怪。然后刚才那边的又是敌对。这游戏的反派群体会不会真的太小了一群？这是倒数第2难度吧？对。
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of cards your might against the howling forbidden west.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Move along. Fine goods for a fair price.
弹弓也买起来玩看看，反正我靠，这电击直接就堆满了。这样的话，我觉得他应该是要取代掉半锁，不要跟连发弩抢位置，对啊。换一下好了，1放猎人弓，2制成射，3是连射。弹弓放4，我不太确定现在哪一个是4，应该是这个吧。
Check out these wares.
对，好，看一下制作成本，材料都很多了。鼠骨。很多敌方 AI 机制吐血，可能就是因为难度问题。我听不太懂是什么意思，哪些东西是难度高？
It's not like this.
那个劣化敌人会下大便，应该不是难度导致。要我干嘛？所以这是他们的什么野兽竞技场？这样，我不能进去打。
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
这跟 focus 没有什么屁关系吧？我们那个陌生人跑进来长这个鸟样，也不用被盘查。
Should pay well. By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucian's Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
For the Kestrels. Watch yourself, Outlander.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
我能跳过去，然后爬上去。
If you're gonna watch some slaughter.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
"你有没有搞错啊？你不是都会粘上去的吗？为什么忽然间就不会呢？"
It's a short drop from there.
所以我是要下去，不是要上来。我天啊！
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
我到底应该用哪一个按下？都按下不行啊！哦，靠！
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions.
我还有1个小时，应该够
If you
吧？
have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
哎，
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
我每次看这些全知全能的原始人，真的是越看越出戏啊！
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Oh?
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostic.
波波维奇博士不幸事件。胚胎学家，我怎么觉得真的就是我讲的那些什么人造人之类的那种，在机器也灭绝了之后，再想办法重新组装、重新恢复生命，但是超级智障哎！但准备的是多不充裕，才有办法变成现在这个鸟样。
failures. Attempting repair.
So,
然后我也不知道机器是怎么被击败的，目前感觉还没有提到他们有什么胜算。那这个叫什么？我们也需要资源。我们也需要资源。哦，在这里。零之曙光候选人。嗯。
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? one reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
这简报也太垃圾了吧！他只讲了我们一定会完蛋，也没有讲他们实际要怎么用什么方式克服啊。
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
你那个身份识别大门是搞笑就对了。他们说来就来哎，我靠！
Okay.
我的天哪！
The search is on.
Tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
火急宫是没有看过的。通风管大到能爬人也不是问题啊，是你通风管可以进来的话，你们这两个智障之前到底在身份识别什么？对，那主角永远都要走大门，然后反派都是随便进出。
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go
这边是死路，只有那个门可以开。
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
我还蛮肯定，要做到他想做到的事情，比要打败机器人还要难。然后，他们的意思是，机器在他们破解他们的密码的这一段时间，就都跟智障一样，在那边等他们破解他的密码，就对了。就生命大概在他们开发完这个计划，就基本上不可能来得及开发完的计划，开发完之后就已经灭绝了。然后灭绝了之后，机器就在那边痴痴的等这个密码被破解个几十万年，还是几十年，然后才。我觉得大概猜得到他七八成的剧情啊，但是 我真的有一点被强迫吞下去的感觉。安乐死有48小时强制等待期 ，OK， 怕你一时冲动。候选人在充分了解计划后，自愿参与零之曙光计划。那假设你需要的生物学家的3个候选人、30个候选人，还是300个候选人都不打算参加嘞？我不相信你不会强迫他们呢。就这世界的所有其他领域的精英都应该因为缺了这个环节，大家一起吃大便，对不对？是强迫的，那他这个在写什么干话？对啊，那60年的时间，我记得他是说多久？说他们支撑的时间好像撑不了几个月之类的，忘记了啊。但是他们来得及做这种唬烂的地球改造计划，来不及呀。
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your.
哇，他直接把我切断了，只因为我去捡蘑菇。刚才的资料点。不是立听，像是音讯。
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean,
你可以做出搅拌海豚的机器人，你没办法做出搅拌机器人的机器人，真的是呀。然后你还可以，生命都灭绝了，机器人都休眠了。
They know I'm here now.
然后我还可以重新创造生命，我靠！ 又是这个智障。
what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere.
怎么没有影响？
For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's passionate. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. The counsellor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake. I'll do the dirty work.
I've done this before.
But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Save these for the trail.
Zero Dawn.
没看过这个名字。
It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Zhiwei?
就我所知，你们也没有得救啊。
I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the new materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
我很肯定这里面不需要任何的文学家、艺术家这些鬼东西。你活下来，这些东西自己会去发展。就连你资料库来不及，宙斯什么狗屁要记录所有人类的知识传承，来不及记录这些狗屎，也是完全应该放在最后优先级。说真的。
Hello.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course?
Yeah?
Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
18年，你哪来18年的时间让你做这些狗屎？而且我是说真的啊，那个什么白痴盖亚计划，这个要是真的做得到，你人类没什么好担心的，好吗？对。
we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
所以要找电池回来装是吗？
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
所以就在告诉我这边所有讯息都是反的。我不知道包不包含这一侧，但我们先故意填相反的试试看。有可能是错的，也可能对，应该是错的，所以相反的应该只有对面那边需要。
Done. I should check the door nearby.
What?
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
怎么理解从左到右还是从右到左？我刚才也在思考这件问题，然后发现本能上应该是依照这个机器在哪里，它就是开头。这样不对，下右上左下，下右上左下，对啊，奇怪，难道不是？是18个月，不是18年，所以我之前看字幕的时候看错了，抱歉。对，我们不要颠倒试试看。那如果不是的话，就可能真的不是从机器这边开始算起。没有，好样的！所以他真的不是从机器开始算，他是从房间门口，这么智障。下右上左下，下右上左下。
That did it.
靠，妈逼呢！ 好样的。
Now to see what lies beyond it.
不愧是粪 game。
This might even the odds.
我终于可以玩到这把武器了吗？
Eclipse, they're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
他把我武器没收了。看这个地方真的是自由进出我家后院对不对？我真飞。
Helpful.
我真不知道这个编剧在想什么。靠腰哦，他妈是在转三小啦。
Or not.
The sun can't save you now.
Ah. 我一定要玩他的武器。
You will not escape.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
啊 ，fuck！ 我又按错了。
I can't spare the weight.
60发子弹。
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this. I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
What? 不是啊，既然是盖亚自己想象跟设计的，他不会设计出这种垃圾啊，对不对？你设计这些不必要的功能的垃圾机器人要干嘛？你今天要来清除大气的毒素，什么重新让土壤肥沃，让植物可以生长，什么你都不会用仿生设计啊！你弄这堆动物的额外功能、额外构造、额外器官是要冲啥小？盖亚是母系统，这是他的负责生产机器人的系统，但是他说机器人是由盖亚设计的，这个只是负责生产。那他负责设计，他是说他会设计出最有效的，让他自己学习、自己想办法，然后他想出来的是这种垃圾办法。我一开始就被人搞了，跟那没有关系。他连那个白痴索贝克博士在做一开始的简报的时候，就已经先展示了一只草食者的造型，说这是盖亚想的。那低能失控的理由之后会解释，我没有在怀疑他为什么失控，对我没有在怀疑他为什么会失控。你们真的都一直搞错重点，只因为你们知道后面的剧情。
Might need this.
但 ，yeah。我往后看就知道了。我要是没知道，我到时候再找你算账。我往后看，要是他没有解释为什么草食者不是用一台除草机或是什么其他的造型，而是需要做成一只鹿，在那边跳来跳去，然后对，然后还有一大堆不必要的爆炸跟搅碎这一类的功能，装在他的脚上。他可以告诉我说，这个是因为他被其他人影响了，被篡改了，所以才设计出这么智障的东西。
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
不是啊，如果他真的是被篡改了才设计出智障的东西，那他为什么在前面简报在招揽技术人员，招揽这些所谓的被受邀应试的这些候选人的时候，就已经在展示草食者了？什么索贝克自己改的吗？索贝克那个低能自己改的？你从一开始就私心喜欢仿生机械，所以给人家乱改。靠，如果是这样，这个剧情。
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
是阿波罗，不是宙斯。
Until recently,
拜托把说
I was
什么
director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion. albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy.
就是你达到这样子是要求更高程度、更高难度，但是并没有真的给你更多的好处。
42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Lost him!
还有一半的子弹呢。
Got one right here.
That's the last of them. Long once more.
In what should have been a game of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
为了复杂地形，想要改造坦克，再考虑仿生的多支，但是用现在的机械结构做不出想要的效果，那个真的不是那个问题。你想象一下，你今天假设就是2条腿哈，这2条腿要有关节，然后它要保持一样的这个防护能力，也就是说你的重量基本上由表面积决定。 然后你这两只脚还有关节要能动，然后关节的部分就还不能够就是出问题哦。然后它还要有足够的承重能力，去保持它上面载的机具或什么是在一样的重量。然后你用仿生的去做，只因为你可能希望它可以跳一下。他没有要跟任何东西对抗哦。他今天遇到一个上不去的地方，他本来可以直接假设用2只手把自己撑起来，爬上去，跟变成需要绕一段路上去的差别。然后你选择使用那个笨蛋的仿生结构，让做每一只的成本跟每一只的工作效率都有够低。我觉得那个是真的超级不切实际啊！就连之前的白痴坦克设计人常看到做那种科幻阿克莱坦克4履带、6履带，那全部都是超级不切实际。就算它听起来像是在某一个特定的环境、特定情境下，应该会有一点点优势，但你考虑它的所有负面效果的时候，就绝对不会采用它。
I can't spare the weight.
就是我如果今天看到是悬浮机器人或是什么蜻蜓翼仿生这种就算了，他用的都是一些超低效的仿生，然后也不知道在干嘛，然后跟我说这个是 AI 设计出来的完美想法。啊！你又说那个不是，那个是被篡改过的。我们现在看一下到底是谁去篡改它，跟为什么会改成那个鸟样，然后还可以在一开始招募人员的简报上面就已经是被篡改过的设计，所以根本从计划开始之前就已经毁了。何瑞斯的自白，等一下，何瑞斯是谁
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
所以我上来只是为了看亚瑞斯将军的讯息吗？我讲一下仿生结构的真正的问题了。我们生物都是仿生结构的，然后我们可以去掠夺更多的资源来维持我们自己的存在。对， 然后他今天如果设计这些机器是为了要去高效的恢复地球的生命的话，那绝对不会采用仿生结构。去看那些要仿生的机器人，就知道其实要做到跟生物一样，消耗的代价真的太大太大。
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia
这泰特到底是不是那个泰特家
So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe
法
out
国泰
life
特
all
的
over again? I mean,
屁孩？
what the? What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't.
还是泰特法国？
Reconstituting
我也
a
不太记得。
biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. A spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Is 是文字吗？黑底是协定。
Looks like the only way onwards.
它的地下空间真的都是有够伤眼睛的。
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crowned and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
你们18个月可以创造各种唬烂奇迹，然后跟我说你没办法对抗杀人机器人，天哪！
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
那这个界面到底为什么可以这么垃圾？
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
话说阿波罗最好有效啊，不然照理来说，这个主角知道这些事情之后，回去继续跟那些土著生活，应该没几个月提效了。
Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
那也不是说第一个完成的吧，应该是第一个密封测试，而且好像是说飞过去那边，所以它应该是在运送胚胎到各个地方吧，不太确定是不是这个意思。
Nuts would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though capricorns show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh?
你知道
And your assessment?
什么形态会比山羊形态更加载重吗？
Logically
四
speaking,
驱
the
车形
extinction
态，
was
谢
a
谢。
natural consequence.
不要再去发明这些垃圾了。
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
呀，我真的不知道这个什么索贝克博士到底了不起在哪里。除了性别正确以外，
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if...
优势在我。
Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
你打的吐槽机器人是什么？我打了什么吐槽机器人？我没有打过什么吐槽机器人。啊？对，他们两个计划，一个是奥德赛，一个是 零之曙光，奥德萨已经失败了。我很肯定这边有几个有些物种的食物链已经太高了，而且真的没有，应该没有哪个生态圈是可以让几千个物种等待，然后你只放几个你觉得可以形成一个循环的物种进去。不知道我扫描到什么东西，那个门的侦测范围太大。
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
哇，科技小达人哎。
Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Baby who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
希望他们没有保留蚊子这个物种。
Whatever birthed you into the world was a
蚊子其实还是蛮必要的，尤其是孑孓。
It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable.
真的是自
You're
家
too
后院。
valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
看来反派又要死于话痨了。
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you.
他只要不是主人物的表情都非常的
This
垃圾。
failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then against Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
我到底要什么时候才可以知道是谁篡改了盖亚，让他设计出智障的生物机器？
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Wow.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her
所以我要打巨兽加2只 corruptor。
thousands.
这看起来很不妙。
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That makes a mess. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either.
要让他撞柱子吗？猛撞支撑柱。
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
这样没有吗？靠！所以是要在柱子后面靠背啊！索贝克提议要加保险，没有啊？索贝克是被提议加保险。哇，自己就穿好了。OK， 是泰特提议要加，法罗提议要去加装保险。
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with this attack.
Yumi.
canister on its belly. Looks important. Should set it off.
真的要用冷冻打？好像没有特别差别，我干嘛不用一般的打的？
Silence! Shadows, kill her.
刚刚就应该把 Corruptor 留着的。
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
感觉是直接过场动画我们就跑走了。哎，你可以一次控这么多只哦，那靠主角真的是废物。哇！结果我打掉的那些货柜啊什么的，他都没有让我捡。
So you're here, really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scan. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying
他说 Sirens 这个老色胚等于从小到大都在看他洗澡。
Far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, 我没办法理解这个剧情。
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
一直都很弱，
I have preparations to make
他们从来没有强过。
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
是吗？我以为他们的 focus 一直都是连线的。他说他偷看他很久了。
Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
所以他是透过邪教徒的 focus 看到女主角的 focus， 然后才用这样子的关联再去骇入他的 focus 呢。我一直是以为他们使用的就是同一组，所以他们的他其实从捡到开始就被切停了。 结果我还可以跑回城里面的商人去贸易哦，这么智障哦！我是主线到底过多少啊？我觉得地图已经开的差不多了，因为说这边是 DLC 嘛。 然后最鸟的是，我甚至看不出来这到底是哪一州。你都可以有一堆白痴什么总部遗址啊，这肯定是美国啊，对不对？但我实在看不出来这个地貌是哪里。然后他们18个月就可以改造，就可以重塑生命。我觉得这个真的有一点。 违反就是 你说人类野心过大、太贪婪什么，然后创造了机器消灭自己这种东西，然后你后面去用这种，就真的很不负责任的方式去想创造生命有多简单。地球要构建这样的生态系是一个多短的时间内可以形成的事情，我是真的觉得给你几百万年都不够。在美国大峡谷附近 ，OK， 那所以就觉得它的外轮廓切的莫名其妙，所以看不出来到底是长什么鸟样。我目前还是没有很喜欢它的剧情的，我大概可以，我应该要切分一下，就是背景架构、世界观这些东西都是不错的，我觉得一直都蛮吸引我，只是剧情真的完全不行。然后它的剧情跟世界观背景设定这两件事情，真的希望大家也要能够分清楚。我在批评的不是同一件事情。就战锤 40K 这是一个背景架构，可是它可以衍生出很垃圾的剧情作品啊。所以地平线这个背景架构，人类生物要灭绝啊，然后他们重塑，然后地上到处都是仿生机械，原始人求生这样子的感觉是挺不错的。但它有非常多的地方都让我觉得它一直在强塞设定，想办法让这些东西合理，然后最后还是不是很合理。那如果它根本不要脸一点，像 40K 那样，你稍微不要脸一点的话，我还会觉得就没关系，就不要那么认真嘛。这世界很有趣啊，我们就放水。但他一直要去圆谎，反而让我觉得很不自在，越看越不舒服。他真的不要一直尝试想要去把这些说不通的地方硬要用一些很白痴的方式说得通，会比较好。像仿生机械，我真的觉得是一个蛮不应该碰的大坑啊！你不要去解释它，你就让大家吐槽一下，觉得就蠢笑笑就好。它有很多东西真的太尝试硬解释，然后前面讲说是被篡改，我到现在还是没看到篡改的剧情，所以我没办法知道，到底是谁做的，跟为什么结果是这样。因为目前想不出什么合理的理由。存个档，他现在应该要能够让我快速旅行了，所以是地点的问题。我可以快速旅行，但我不能够快速旅行到那么远。好，那我们试一下最远可以到哪里？这里可以，这里可以，这里也可以啊？那刚才为什么不行？所以最近应该是可以到这附近。那我们就移到这边之后休息吧。明天应该会再接续玩个一下。我不太确定我到底要不要一口气把它打完，因为地平线的节目其实已经播完了，我们这2集已经是预知下一个月。我一口气把它打完会比较好，是因为它的操作，就它的操作太反人类了。然后我继续维持记忆，这个肌肉记忆有 Ctrl 闪躲这些反应会比较好，不然下一次回来大概又要再阵痛好一段时间。虽然说我猜，我只要有印象它有闪避键，大概就不会像一开始那么惨。一开始是因为他教学引导到我相信他连闪避键都没有。但他反人类的设计真的很多，这 闪避剑只是个例子，我要按住瞄准才能够增加额外的箭矢到我的弓上面。这一类的什么恶灵古堡操作都，我觉得打完主城市的时候再决定要不要接着打 DLC 啊。但是看一下这个月到底有没有办法把主城市打完。先这样了。